Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Art with Miss Myra. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, and thank you all for joining me today. Today what we are going to be doing is we are going to be doing Printmaking 101. And so we are going to be doing printmaking using just styrofoam. So the supplies that we need for today's lesson are going to be, you need some kind of styrofoam. You either need a styrofoam cup or a styrofoam plate, or a take-home box, if you have something like that at your house, but you need something styrofoam, because what we're going to do is we're going to take a pen or a pencil, a dull pencil, and we're going to make indentions on that styrofoam, and then we're going to put some paint on them and lay them down on our paper that we're going to design, and we're going to do printing and stuff of the design that we have sketched out. So the other things that you're going to need you're going to need acrylic paint. So some of you might have acrylic bottles of paint, or you might have tubes of acrylic paint. Either one will work. You need a paintbrush, scissors, and some paper towels, and then a glass with water to clean our brushes out with. So we're going to get started with today's project, and I hope that you enjoy it. And this is part of the series that I am doing on how to make self-designed papers. So we always talk about stationery paper as a way of decorating different things. This is part of my series that I'm going to be doing with and for you guys to show you how to make your own self-designed papers. So, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to move the camera down just a little bit so you can see my workspace. Okay, and you can see I have all my things lined up. And I have a plate over here that I'm going to put my paints on. So I have already, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to take your styrofoam, whatever that is and stuff, and you're going to make your design. And I'm going to use this big cup, but I don't want the lid, so it's not a problem. I'm just going to take my scissor, and then I'm going to just very, carefully try to not tear it, and I'm going to cut the lid, or not the lid, but the lip, the upper lip, and stuff of the cup. I'm going to cut that off. Okay, so I don't need that, so I'm just going to set that to the side. Now I can put it on my paper, and once I get my design on it, I can roll my design on my paper. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to randomly kind of draw some little designs on here, and I want to press hard enough in the styrofoam that I'm making an indentation in the styrofoam, but I don't want to poke all the way through, because if we poke all the way through, then our paint is going to run all the way through, and that is not what we want. We want to just have the, just have the indentation of the design that we are doing, okay? So we're just going to go ahead, and I'm going to make just a couple of, maybe I want to draw some little hearts, because we're still doing, the World Day of Hearts. Everything is about hearts right now. It's so cool to drive out in the communities and see, the different, all of the different houses that are decorated with hearts. It's very inspiring to do that. And if you haven't done that, that is, something that was started by a woman here in North Dakota, where I'm from, and she began this, just encouraging people to put hearts on their windows or on their front doors, as a way of being inspiring and to people, and to let people know that they aren't alone. And the idea is that you're supposed to walk around the community or drive around the community and see all of the hearts on people's doors and windows and be encouraged by that. And so it's a really cool thing. If you're not participating in that and stuff, you should be. And I encourage you all to decorate hearts and put them on your windows or your doors. So, okay, so I've got my little cup here. I'm going to do that second. But what I did to get prepped for today is I took a styrofoam plate and I just cut out, the middle part of the styrofoam plate, and then I drew my design out on here. This is what my design is going to be, and this is what I'm going to start putting my paint on. So I'm going to, because I am a huge big purple person, I love, purple is my favorite color. I'm going to start with purple first, and then, what are we going to do here? We'll do a little bit of this turquoise. But we want to get our colors all kind of on our wherever we're putting our colors. And then what colors should we do? Oh, we're going to do this pretty green. Do that pretty green. Okay. So you can make this different colors. You can within your design that you have drawn out, like if I wanted to make this purple and stuff, I can make it purple or make it whatever color I want, but it's all, like I've said this before, guys, art is about what you think is pretty, but we just want to make sure that we're not, and I already did it. Want to make sure that we're not, we kind of want a thin coat of the purple or the paint, so we're not getting in, the indentations. So if you want to kind of wet your paintbrush first and then go over really lightly with your paint, we want to make sure, I'm just going to make this all purple. Why not? We want to just, do that pretty quickly. So hopefully you guys are all getting out and enjoying the nice warm weather that we're having today. Sounds like we're going to get snow here over the next couple days. And I knew the second I took my snow tires off, we would get snow. So you're gonna want to flip that around, put that on your paper, and then just press down. Okay, and then you get a design like that on your paper. Okay, that's exactly what I want. So maybe I've got a littler one here and stuff that I've drawn out another design on. That's where I'm going to add my color in. Okay, so we're going to wet down our paintbrush a little bit, do a thin coat of paint on here, just enough to kind of cover our area. Okay, and then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to start doing a design all the way around. Okay, so there we go. We've got that one done. Okay, and you guys get the idea here. You can just go around your entire area. You can blend your colors. That's fine. Art is about self-expression and what you think is pretty. So we're gonna just do this. You want to make sure and press kind of hard. Okay. And then if we get, like I noticed, now I've got a little bit of paint buildup on this, so I can just go ahead and get a wet paper towel and kind of wipe that off. Then if I want to do but you can really do any kind of design with this, any design that you would like. You know, just use your imagination, draw out any of the designs that you would like on the styrofoam and go with that. So again, as always, I love it when you guys share you know, pictures of finished projects that you guys have done along with me. That's such an enjoyment for me to get to be able to see the finished projects that you kids have worked on. I love it. So it's just a really, keep those pictures coming. I'm getting a kick out of it. So. Okay, so you guys get the idea. You take your styrofoam, you draw your design on it, then you put a thin layer of paint on it, and then you can press that down into your paper that you are designing, and you have a wonderful way of doing another self-designed paper that you can really have anything on. So if anyone has any, well, you know what, I'm gonna actually, I really want to try this out. I want to see if this is going to work. So you guys are gonna learn along with me today and stuff, because I have not done a circular one. I want to try this so bad though. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and so you guys can see that and experience that with me. We'll see if it works. Again, kids, when you're working with any kind of paint on your table, you want to have some kind of protective covering on your table. You know, we don't want to get mom or grandma's table messy or you know, full of acrylic paint. So take all the precautions that you need to make it so you don't make a big mess. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. I have no idea. So we will just see. Oh, it's kind of working. Okay, well, it kind of worked. So there we go, guys. That's what I got out of the round cylinder. I think it'd be a lot easier if you just use the flat, like I did in the first for the first stuff. That would work a lot better. So, but art is about playing with things, making you know, seeing what works and what doesn't. So I hope that you all explore this option of making your own self-designed paper. And I hope that you enjoyed today's program. Tomorrow, we are doing something for that I'm gearing kind of towards the teens, you know, the teenage kids that are home and stuff. It's a really exciting one. It is making a hardcover traveler's style notebook, okay? And so the supplies that we're going to need for that is we're going to need a hardcover book. And remember the other day I showed you and stuff, you want one that where you can separate, you know, between that, when you open it up, you separate in the back and stuff between the spine of the book and the book cover. You want that, but you need a hard covered book. You're going to need stationery paper or your own self-designed paper to do a little bit of decorating on the cover. You're going to need sketch paper or white printer paper to go inside and make the signatures of that book, because we're going to put 4 signatures in this book, and I'll explain what a signature is tomorrow. You're going to need cardboard from a cereal box or a pop box. That's the weight of the cardboard that we're going to need. And then you're going to, okay, so I'm going to tell you kids something, or you know, the adults that are listening, because I know I have some adults that are following along with me too, and that's great. We need something called Tinvix, okay? And Tinvix is a material that the mailing envelopes at the post office go down, and if you don't have one at home, if you have one at home, use that, okay? But it's the white mailing envelope that feels kind of almost kind of like fibery or fabric-y and stuff. Go down and get one of those from your post office. I'm sure that the postmasters will be okay with you taking one of those, okay? And you just need a little bit and stuff to go on the back of the spine to stabilize it. And then we need some staples, and then we need 4 skinny headbands, the skinny ones. They have those at Dollar General. If you don't have those at home, you can pick them up at Dollar General, or sometimes you can pick them up at a grocery store. Or if you live in an area that has a Dollar Tree, they have them also. So, but those are the supplies that we're going to need tomorrow. We're going to be making, like I said, a hardcover traveler's style notebook. I hope you guys join me for that. This one is geared for older students and teenagers, and any adults that would want to do that and stuff. I'm going to start making Thursday a day that is kind of geared you know, a little bit more difficult and stuff. So geared for a little bit older kid or a teenager or any of the adults that are watching. So, but thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Hope you all get out and enjoy the nice warm weather. Sounds like bad weather is coming our way tomorrow. So get out and enjoy it today, and we'll see you back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Mountain Time for Art with Miss Myra. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye.